Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that will pick up the first down. He's spotted at the 38.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Kansas State.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Baker. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Boy, I really like this call here on 3rd and 2 for this 1st down. You know, with the ability to run and throw, you could go either way. The defense here looks like they're a little bit more geared up against the run. So the quarterback hits that quick slant. They pick up the nice 1st down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to find room. It's Fowler. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. And the Wildcats are in the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. to the half.
Timeout, Kansas State.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
A nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading up.
And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got him. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. The Gators also to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew
they're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Using his legs, it's Fowler. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Using his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The back's got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. He finds his target. He has the 1st. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Fowler. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They get the second half started with a running play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Bring up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Wildcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Kansas State, 21.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And now the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tackle to the 28, this offense threatening now, another first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Hand it off for a draw. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Down he goes. A sack.
5 yards on the play. Coming up, 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 35, Kansas State 21.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Fowler. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
You look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Gonna run it. It's Fowler. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short middle route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
On third down, it's a handoff. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that stop is going to bring up fourth down. And looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Looking to pass this time. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And we reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw again. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that.